It's time for SHL News. So we just finished off Week 8. We had 2 nights of games this week, Thursday and Sunday. With our first game on Thursday, we had Hooters Nana facing off against Sport Corner Titanium. Hooters Nana came into this game with a hard-fought win over the Aware last week, and also being the only team in the league to beat Sport Corner Titanium not only once, but in both of their matchups so far this season. For Hooters to keep up their game, they need a strong goaltending from one of the league's substitute goalies. They'll also need solid play from Paul Stoddart, Steven Sproul, and Justin St. Denis. They'll also need to see a step up in points from their next-level guys like Law, Michael White, and Andy Bryan. Hooters will also need to find a way to stop the likes of John Silky Mitts Schachnovsky, Zach Garrett, and Remo Nefenagar. Sport Corner Titanium are coming into this game with a lot of strong things going for them. They're the top of the league with 10 points. They're on a 2-game win streak, and they have Silky Mitts, the top goal scorer in the league, with 11 goals, and he's also tied for assists with 7. And Zach is close third with 5. And finally, with Gaboriault on his game, it's hard to get anything past him. To start off the game, Hooters Nana had Pop in net for them, and Gabor was in the nets for Sport Corner Titanium. In the first period, we saw both teams working hard with lots of action on both ends of the rink and both teams getting some good scoring chances. But neither team could get one past the incredible netminders on either end of the rink, with this being the first time this season that Sport Corner Titanium have been shut out in the first period and the first time this season where both teams have not been able to score a goal in the first period. In the second period, the first goal of the game came at the 12-minute mark with Mike Wilson, which was assisted by Zach and Silky Mitts for Sport Corner Titanium. At 9:20, Mike was called for tripping, which led to Hooters getting a power play goal at the 8-minute mark by Top, which was assisted by Tommy and Justin. At 3 minutes, Sport Corner Titanium's Alexander Toth was called for checking, which led to another Hooters power play goal at the 2-minute mark by Paul, which was assisted by Steven, to give Hooters the lead. With 10 seconds left in the second period, Silky Mitts tied it up with an assist going to Zach. At the end of the first period, Pop for Hooters Nana had stopped 18 shots and Gabor had stopped 16. The second period and part of the third saw Hooters Nana lose Andy Bryan for a 10-minute misconduct call, which put Hooters on their heels for a little bit. In the third period, Remo scored a goal at 16:30 with the assist going to Joe LaMancha. At 2:45, Hooters Nana finally ties it up with a goal from Sebastian Ranger, with the assists going to David Blomqvist and Andy Bryan. Silky Mitts scored his second goal and the go-ahead goal with a laser beam of a shot past Pop at 1:07, with another assist going to Zach. With 23 seconds left in the game, Silky Mitts catches a long pass from Mike to push it into the empty net to seal the game. Sport Corner Titanium finally beat Hooters Nana, with Hooters Nana having 3 goals and 23 shots, and Sport Corner Titanium having 5 with 29 shots, with Silky Mitts getting the hat trick and a Rolling Stone Player of the Game. I had a chance to catch up with Silky Mitts at the end of the game. I have the Rolling Stone Player of the Game with me, John Silky Mitts Schachnovsky. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Yeah, it was a good win. Finally beat Hooters. 3rd time's a charm, man. It's good.
It was hard fought. I mean, you guys 2-2 at the end of the second, or 3-3 at the end of the second.
Yeah, I mean, and their goalie, their sub goalie tonight, Pop, she was unbelievable. I mean, she was stoning us. She was in our head. We were having a hard time. That late goal, I didn't know what to do, so I just wound up and fired it and found the net. But she was on fire all game, playing great goalie.
Awesome. Well, congratulations again.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it. Thank you.
In our second game, we had the Sukhumvit Spitfires going head-to-head with the Aware. Sukhumvit Spitfires headed into this game wanting to make up to the 7-1 crushing loss they had to Sports Corner Titanium last week. To do this, they needed to be firing on all cylinders, and they needed all their players to step up, and they needed some strong net minding from their substitute goalie Lance Parker. Prior to the game, we got news that the Spitfires were going to be playing without their captain, Brad Poldark Wilson, as he sustained an upper body injury. Aware came into this game after suffering a hard-fought 2-3 loss to Hooters Nana last week, and for them to get back on the right track, they needed Yves Gaboriault to seal off the net, as well as their top point makers Pat Lumbeck, Tan, Brandon Vick, Devin Michael, and Corey Day to step it up. Just like in the first game of the night, we saw lots of action and plenty of scoring opportunities from both teams. But both Lance and Yves remained strong in the nets, Lance stopping 5 shots and Yves stopping 8. At 15-15 in the second period, Spitfires got on the board with an unassisted goal from Donnie Kerfoot. At 13 minutes, Aware answered right back with a goal from Brandon, which was assisted by Seb Verdi. After this, Lance and Yves sealed up the nets again, with Lance stopping 9 of 10 shots and Yves stopping 17 of 18. In the third period, we saw Donnie score his second goal of the night, with the assist coming from Dave McBurney. 1 minute later, Aware answered right back with a goal coming from Seb, and the assist going to Scott Wickham and Brandon Vick. After Seb's goal, Lance and Yves sealed up the nets again, with Lance chalking up 13 saves and Yves 27, forcing the 3-on-3 overtime. The overtime period went back and forth, with both teams getting numerous scoring chances. The game winner came from Garrett Howden, with the assist going to Ernesto Bauer. The game saw amazing plays from both teams, with incredible stops from both goaltenders. The final score was Sukhumvit Spitfires 3, Aware 2, with Yves Gaboriault stopping an incredible 31 out of 34 shots, causing him to be awarded the Rolling Stone Player of the Game.
I have the Rolling Stone Player of the Game, Yves Gaboriault. Congratulations.
Merci.
My French is terrible. 31 out of 34 shots. Holy cow, that was incredible.
Yeah, it was, our guys, we started off well. I think we had a few good chances, and Lance made some key saves at the beginning, and then those guys, I think they wanted it tonight. They skated very well, and well, it's too bad we didn't win, but I think overall pretty satisfied with the game. It was fun. It was good fun. It's great intensity, and I think people enjoy watching it. So.
Yeah, it was. I enjoyed watching it. I mean, you held them in there. It was congratulations.
Thanks a lot. Thank you very much, and I'd like to thank my team, because I think I had a few bad rebounds and the guys took care of them, so it's a team effort at the end. So.
All right.
Cheers.
Thank you.
And now on to Sunday night's games. In our first game, we had Aware squaring off against Sport Corner Titanium. Aware headed into this game looking to redeem their overtime loss last week to Sukhumvit Spitfires, and to do this, they needed Yves Gaboriault to remain strong in the net, as well as having their top goal scorers Brandon Vick, Tan Lippenpet, Devin Michael, and Darren Boodle to remain strong. They needed to find a way to shut down Silky Mitts and to get the puck past Gabor. Sport Corner Titanium will be going into this game on a 3-game winning streak, and they'll want to keep this one alive. Silky Mitts has a record going where he has scored a point so far in every game this season, and he will want to continue doing that. Sport Corner Titanium have also been spreading the points around their team, and Gabor has been hot between the pipes, and they will need to keep this up. In the first period, both teams looked great at the start of the game. The first goal of the game came at the 5:30 mark from Tom Price, and with the assist going to Mike Wilson. Both goaltenders looked strong, with Gabor stopping 7 and Yves stopping 7 also. In the second period, Sport Corner Titanium put another point on the board at 8:45, with the goal going to DJ Sherman, and Mike getting another assist. At 3 minutes, and at 2:30, Aware tied it up, with the first goal going to Brendan, and the assist going to Devin Michael and Patrick Lumbeck. And the second goal went to Darren Boodle, with the assist going to Devin and Brendan. With 1:30 left in the period, Sport Corner Titanium took the lead again, with Tom Price putting the puck in the net. At 9 minutes of the third period, Sport Corner Titanium added another goal, this one coming from Joe Lamantia, which was assisted by Ith. At 7:50, Aware answered back with an unassisted goal by Brandon. But with 3:15 left in the game, Jari Ekernainen sealed the game with the assist going to Silky Mitts. The player of the game went to Mike Wilson with a solid defensive work in helping to keep Aware's shots down and adding 2 assists to his point total. And I got a chance to chat with him after the game.
I have the Rolling Stone Player of the Game, Mike Wilson of Sport Corner Titanium. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
So, 5-3. Wow, what a great game.
Yeah, it was really good. We had a good game down low, cycling the puck well, and moved it back to the point. They played well, and obviously felt good to get the win.
Excellent. So what's the plan for the next game?
We're just going to keep it up. We're on a big roll here, improving things as we go. Defense are playing well. Again, that low cycle is working, and we're just going to try and keep that rolling as long as we do.
All right, excellent. Thanks a lot. Congratulations again.
Thank
In
you.
our second game of the night, we had Hooters Nana facing off against Sukhumvit Spitfires. Hooters Nana were coming into this game looking to make up for their tough 3-5 loss to Sport Corner Titanium. To make up this loss, they needed to find a good substitute goaltender to replace Dream. They also needed their top goal scorers, Paul Stoddart, Steven Sproul, and Michael White, to put the puck in the net. Sukhumvit Spitfires were headed into this game after a fierce overtime 3-2 win, as well as losing their captain, Brad Poldark Wilson, for at least 4 weeks with an upper body injury. To beat Hooters Nana, they're going to need the forwards to step up and for them also to find good substitute goaltender to replace Jason Kotzmeyer, who is week by week with a lower body injury. In the first period, Sukhumvit Spitfires get off to a bulldozing start, scoring their first goal at 13 minutes by Darius Kanatopets, which was assisted by Harrison Ostmel and Dougal Monk. Their second goal came at 12 minutes, again by Darius, with the assist going to Harrison. Spitfires did an amazing job killing off Ernesto Bauer's tripping penalty at 7 minutes, with allowing very few shots. The Spitfires' final goal of the period came at 1:45 left in the period by Harrison, which was assisted by Alistair Fawcett. Hooters Nana finally scored one with 1 minute left in the period, and that was by Paul, with the assist going to Stephen and Michael. The first goal of the second period came at 12 minutes by the Spitfires, which was an unassisted goal by Peem. Hooters Nana scored their second goal of the night at 6:50 by Top, which was assisted by Andy Brine. At 11:30 of the period, Sukhumvit Spitfires got another puck behind James Cox, which was an unassisted goal by Dougal. At 10:45, the Spitfires got another one, this one from Jason Bitter, which was assisted by Darius and Dougal. At 8:15, Hooters scored their third and final goal, coming from Andy, and that was assisted by Stephen and Paul. The Spitfires were just on fire as they couldn't stop finding the back of the net, and Adrian Meyer scored an unassisted goal at 7 minutes. The final goal of the night came 30 seconds later with Ernesto, which was assisted by Dougal. Both teams just peppered the nets with shots, as the Sukhumvit Spitfires got 36 off, with James Cox stopping 28 of those, and Hooters Nana getting off 31 shots, and Lance stopping 28 of those, earning the Rolling Stone Player of the Game for himself. And I had a chance to catch up with him after the game.
The Rolling Stone Player of the Game, Lance from the Sukhumvit Spitfires. Congratulations.
Thanks, Tom.
Wow, what a great game. 8-3.
Yeah, that was a lot of lucky bounces going our way. The other team, the Hooters, are really good. I mean, they got a lot of big guns, but just didn't get the right bounces tonight. And they went our way, and it turned out really good.
Excellent. You had, 29 stops?
That's how many were on the board. I think there's a few more, but yeah, I was busy.
All right, well, congratulations again.
Right on. Thanks, Tom. Appreciate
Going
it.
into Week 9, we have Aware facing off against the Sukhumvit Spitfires. Aware will be going into Week 9 looking to bounce back after their 5-3 loss to Sport Corner Titanium. To do this, they'll need Yves to stay strong between the pipes, and they'll also need Brendan, Patrick, Tan, and Devin to keep up what they're doing. They'll also need their forwards to start producing a bit more. The Sukhumvit Spitfires will be fired up with being on a 2-game winning streak, as well as their crushing win over Hooters Nana. To continue building on this win streak, they will need more solid goaltending with whomever they have in the net. They'll also need Adrian, Harrison, and Donnie to keep up the strong play, as well as their forwards to continue putting pressure in the offensive zone. They'll also need to keep up peppering the offensive goaltenders with shots. In the second game, we have Sport Corner Titanium squaring off against their arch nemesis, Hooters Nana. Sport Corner Titanium will be looking to build not only on their 4-game winning streak, but also after finally beating Hooters Nana in their last outing against each other. To beat Hooters, Gabor will have to keep his head in the game, as well as Zach to continue to feed the puck to Silky Mitts as often as possible. Hooters Nana are looking at a 2-game losing streak. To get out of it, and also to get back on beating Sport Corner Titanium, they'll need solid goaltending in the net. They'll also need Paul, Steven, Justin, Andy, Michael, and La to put more points up. We have some great matchups coming up this Sunday, and they should be a lot of fun to watch. And I'll see you at the rink.